Today is October 29th, 2025. I'm going to go over Nasdaq's price action from this morning. This is pre-FOMC news. Later in the afternoon, 2 o'clock and 2:30, we have FOMC. 250 macro to 315 macro are going to be nice, and I'll probably post another video. But this is just this morning's price action. So, coming into the day, first off, opening range gap for the market is out. And guess what? Price today was above 100 points. So basically, opening range gap was 109 points. So I'm expecting us to be bullish because when the opening range gap is above 100 points, we should be bullish, and we're less likely to fill this gap. But it looks like today we're going to. Possibly, we just hit consequent encroachment. Um. Anyways, that's irrelevant. So going into the day, my bad. Let me just electronics trading hours. Okay. So going into the day, market open 9:30. ES was the exact opposite of Nasdaq, which is kind of unusual because normally they're correlated assets. So ES right off market open comes down, takes out all of the sell side on Nasdaq, take out all these lows and these lows as well. So this S&T low. Then yeah, because this wasn't taken out. Okay, so that's S&T low. Then so price Nasdaq sweeps all of these lows. Once we get to 937, price comes up. Barely takes out these highs. Basically creates relative equal highs with all these resting highs up here. Price comes down, takes out internal sell side right here, all of the sell side, and then price starts reversing. And we also tapped in the opening range gap. So we tap in the opening range gap, get above this price leg, then we should be expecting bullish price action. Because also, right off market open, like I said, ES came down, took out all these lows, created an SMT. Then we finally got above this price downwards series candle downwards. We got above the series of candles, series of down close candles. Right here. So right here we get above it, which is right before Nasdaq takes out those lows. Nasdaq takes out lows, then we start running higher. Both of them get above these down close candles right here at this candle right here. Then what you could do, which I did, this candle wick right here is pretty long. It's pretty like obvious. It's a premium wick. Mark that out. Price goes to consequent encroachment, continues higher. And ES, same area. I didn't do this part, so I don't know. And yeah, consequent encroachment goes higher. But on the 15-second, there was an entry right here. There's a fair value gap, and price comes down into it, taps the consequent encroachment of this wick plus that fair value gap, which also happened to be consequent encroachment of that fair value gap as well on the 15-second. And then price continues to rally higher, taking out all buy side. After buy side's taken at 10:01 by both assets, both of them took full buy side. Price starts to roll over. We have a CISD here, but price continues lower. CISD here. Then we should expect price. Let me just delete this premium wick. We should expect price since there's 3 fair value gaps here, and especially since this one is a suspension block. We should well, first let me start off. There's 3 fair value gaps. You should expect the middle one to be filled. But this middle one was also a suspension block because there's an imbalance here and an imbalance here. We also have is my definition of first presented fair value gap. So normally first presented fair value gap is what it sounds like. It's the first fair value gap in after 9:30 open. But this one right here was followed by another fair value gap, creating calling. My bad. I'm just like, anyways. This is a breakaway gap. So when another fair value gap forms above or below a previous fair value gap, that fair value gap becomes a breakaway gap. We should not see it be entered before hitting our draw on liquidity. So prices all the way up here. Okay, so this is first presented fair value gap. Price comes lower, sweeps out a little bit of internal, so we can get this move higher to get a retracement. We go back to middle fair value gap. All this, also the suspension block, tap consequent encroachment. We have this inverse, which is first presented fair value gap, stays candle close, stays below consequent encroachment, and then we roll over. Short opportunity right there to sell to all this buy side or the sell side right here that I had marked out, which was this S&T low from the previous from the morning. The morning's S&T low. We get below here. So we get up here, price just drops, continues to respect bearish price action. Then, I mean, yeah, that's basically it, honestly, so far. Right now, I'm excited to see what Nasdaq does off of this open range gap. I honestly think that we might continue lower, possibly. Right here, it looks like a liquidity sweep. Maybe it's go to the highs, but I mean, let me just see. Let me see before I say some bullshit. We're in this 1 hour gap. We're rejecting this 1 hour gap. We have a 1 hour CISD, I think. It's gonna be hard to tell until FOMC comes out. But once FOMC comes out, I'm excited to see what price will do. Like this right here, if it wasn't for this freaking, hold up. We do have, oh my gosh. See, normally, I haven't been marking these out. We haven't seen a daily wick being in play yet. So this is nice to see, actually. So there was this daily wick below that I didn't even mark out. I just completely forgot about. In price, it looks like it's about the same as the opening range gap, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. Opening range gap, we're like tapping right here, so it's basically the same. We could reject higher. Took out all sell side that need to be taken out. If we want to continue higher, we can at this point. But also if we want to continue lower, go back into this 1 hour for value gap. Order block. Whatever. That's it. Really. That's really all I got for this morning. I took one trade. I took that long I was talking about earlier. There's a 15-second entry off of this premium wick. So trade looks a little bit like this. It's like right off there. And then stop loss was like here. Here. And then we're targeting it was not a crazy trade or nothing by any means at all. I was thinking about holding just because we haven't even created. We didn't even before this move. No fair value gap was created, and I like to see one fair value gap created before I'll enter because price. That means price is more efficient when there's a fair value gap. ES does get a fair value gap at 951, so technically there was a fair value gap, but on Nasdaq there was no fair value gap. So I could have held because we created two fair value gaps, came back down, and let me show you one more thing. And this is actually the most algorithmic thing you've probably seen so far. So you mark out this manipulation leg, go to standard deviation. Oh shit, I did it the wrong way. One moment. Alright, there we go. So we mark out the low and the high to the manipulation leg, and I mean, you see here, folks, the actual precision, and the way Nasdaq literally said, "Sit, boys, sit," and then that boy turned around, and we started a reversal off of -2. And that would have been nice. That would have been so nice if I could say my TP was actually like right here, you know? Like actually, that'd be nuts. Um, I just didn't, take profit at highs. Just how it is, you know. But that's it actually. I don't really have much to talk about other than that. That was 10 minutes. Wow. If y'all were trading FOMC today, good luck. Future me, good luck. I know TJR, if y'all know who TJR is, TJR is definitely going to be risking heavy on FOMC. He's been talking about it. Or he's just going to stay out of it. He's got enough money to do whatever he wants. So, um, I'm going to wait for a clear manipulation leg and then execute off there. I'll probably post another video trading FOMC. I might even go live, to be honest, and post that. So, that's it for today. Y'all stay safe. Um, God willing. Peace.